For our assignment this week, we're asked how has a particular category of jobs in the sport industry undergone McDonaldization? To understand what this question is actually asking us, we need to know what McDonaldization means. In our text by Chelladurai, we're given 4 criteria to consider: efficiency, predictability, calculability, and control. And thinking about these criteria, I chose to focus on ticket sales. So in my research, I found people that see this both ways being great and some that see it as less than ideal. An article I found in the Orange County Register specifically talks about some of the advantages and disadvantages of having made the switch to going with mobile ticketing. Some of the advantages outlined by that article are the high level of convenience and the fact that it's super easy for us as consumers to do this anytime, any place, 24/7, 365. Most of the professional organizations are in alignment with this idea. On each of their websites, there's a section specifically for ticketing. And by going about it this way, there's no more waiting in lines at the stadiums for us to get tickets. We don't actually have paper tickets that we're handed anymore to run the risk of losing, or we're not responsible for printing them out. Somebody else is not responsible for having to print them out. So this kind of goes back to our social awareness discussion being good for the environment. This is kind of innovative. It makes us ask, why keep doing things the old way if by changing it up we can reach more people? So some of the disadvantages of this same idea of going mobile ticketing, for these platforms or other services, we have to set up an account, confirm the account, sign into the account. So manually, that means we're entering everything that could easily be swiped or inserted at our traditional point of sale. And by relying more on technology, we could be leaving out certain portions of the population. The elderly members of the population that are less tech savvy, those that fall into lower income, or people that just don't own smartphones could be getting left out by going the route of electronic. This makes me think of the leave no trace construct in the environment, to be quite honest. You know, take only memories, leave only footprints idea. We don't get souvenir ticket stubs anymore. So I'm going to leave you guys with a statistic that kind of talks about where we're going in the future. Between 2020 and 2023, the volume of mobile ticketing transactions is going to increase by 220%. So that shows us where we're going with ticketing and using actual tickets versus making the transition to mobile tickets.